Hello friends, we have been reading the structure of complex sentences with grammar lesson clauses. In part 4 today, we are going to take nominalization, that is making noun phrases and its uses. Do you know noun phrases have a great role in making headlines and in combination of sentences with precision, and precision is a very important quality in our expression. So let us see what is nominalization. Nominalization for practical use of noun clause or phrase. What is nominalization? Let us see. Nominalization is equal to making noun. How to make noun? We can derive nouns or we can make nouns from verbs and adjectives normally. We make use of suffixes to do so. See the following cases how suffixes are added to a verb to make noun. Look at the table now. Verb plus suffix is equal to noun. Let us see the examples. Recognize. Suffixing tion we get recognition. Attend. Suffixing ance we get attendance. Describe. Suffixing tion we get description. Remove. Suffixing al we get removal as noun. Divide. Suffixing sion we get division. Then narrate. Suffixing ion we get narration. Do you know that there is on the table here nominalization of verb, that is continuing. Look at the following table. Some verbs do not take any suffix to make noun. Learn them. So let us see these examples. Devote. Suffixing ion we get devotion. Govern. Suffixing ment we get government. Fall doesn't take any suffix. Look at it. Its noun form is fall itself. Advance. Suffixing ment we get advancement. Recover takes y as suffix and we get recovery as noun. Differ takes ence as suffix and we get difference. Change and rise don't take any suffix, so their noun form is change and rise itself. Okay, separately. Identity. No, depend. Suffixing ence we get dependence, and identity suffixing cation we get identification, right? Now nominalization of a sentence. These were the nominalization of words only. We have to make noun of a sentence too. Sentence is also nominalized. Let us see it. Sometimes we need to nominalize a whole sentence. Look at the following sentences. As example, government has introduced the new law effectively. It has made the country safe. It would be more precise to combine the two sentences. It in the second sentence refers to the first sentence, so it is to be replaced by first sentence. But it is pronoun, we know that, so it can be replaced by a noun only. Hence, we needed to nominalize the first sentence. Let's do it. To nominalize it, first nominalize the most important word in it, that is verb. The verb in the first sentence is introduced. So introduce, suffixing tion we get introduction. Second step, writing the subject in possessive form we get government's introduction. Thirdly, write other words suitably with suitable preposition, and adverb effectively is to be changed into adjective effective. Why effective? Why adjective? As adverb was modifying verb then in the sentence. Now verb itself is changed into noun, so it would be changed into adjective to qualify it. That is so. Okay, government's effective introduction of new law. Okay, we got the nominalization of the sentence. this way. Now the whole sentence is nominalized to replace it in the second sentence. Thus, the combination of the above two sentences is government's effective introduction of the new law has made the country safe. See it. Now, nominalization of a sentence exercise. Now nominalize the following sentences. First three have been done. Look at them. The principal insisted on regular homework strictly. Principal's strict insistence on regular homework. See, here verb is insisted. So noun form of insisted is insistence. And possessive case of principal, principles. And adjective of strictly is strict. So we got the nominalization, principal's strict insistence on regular homework. Number two, the committee approved my plan readily. Here verb is approved. So noun form of approved is approval. Possessive case of subject committees, committees, and adjective of readily is ready. So committee's ready approval of my plan. That is the nominalization. Number three, he believed me. Noun form of believed, believe is belief. Possessive case of subject he is his. There is no adverb. Alright, so his belief in me. That is the nominalization. Now, nominalize the rest three sentences on your own. Now make sentences of your own with each of the nominalized form of sentences by adding a verb and its required group of words. Right? Let us see the first one. The nominalized phrase of the first sentence would be used as subject here first. Principal's strict insistence on regular homework has improved the pupil's role. So, okay. Now, it can be used as object as well in the sentence. So, parents welcomed principal's strict insistence on regular homework. Now, nominalization for headlines. Do you know nominalization is used to make headlines too? Here is an example. This is very useful for you people. So, mark it. When we need to give a headline for a passage, first we should select the most important verb denoting the most important event in it. Second, we have to nominalize the selected verb with its group of words to get the headline. Group of verb may be a phrase or clause or a sentence. Give a suitable heading for the following passage. Here is the passage. Ultimately, the day came when our school inspecting team arrived headed by Most Honorable Education Official. They inspected the Vidyalaya thoroughly. The classes were divided into 4 groups, subject-wise. Science classes were supervised by Mr. Srivastava, Maths classes by Mr. Gupta, English and Social Science classes by Mrs. Badhwa, while Hindi and Commerce classes by Mrs. Singh. They saw our morning assembly program too. They found it better than before. Right? The underlined part in blue, in blue color, seems to be the most important event in the passage. Let's nominalize it. After nominalization, we find the following noun phrase which serves as heading for the passage. Okay, let's nominalize the sentence. They inspected the Vidyalaya thoroughly. Here verb is inspected. Noun form of inspected is inspection. Thoroughly, adverb would be changed into thorough. So thorough inspection of Vidyalaya. Okay, that's alright. That is the heading. So this way we can make headings for the passages. Right? Now nominalization of adjectives. Adjectives. Here see. Look at the table. Adjectives plus or minus suffix. Okay? I mean to say that sometimes we need to add something and sometimes we have to remove the suffix if it is already in the form of adjective itself to get the noun. See, honest suffixing y, we get honesty as noun. Intelligent, replacing ent with ence, we get intelligence as noun. Beautiful, see, here ful is suffix already. Let us delete it to get noun form of it. So beauty. Ruthless, suffixing ness, ness, we get ruthlessness. Arrogant, replacing ant with ance, we get arrogance as noun. Lively, suffixing ness, liveliness. Cheerful, suffixing ness, cheerfulness. Strong, suffixing th, we get strength. Mark the change in spelling. Heavy and fit, take ness as suffix and we get heaviness and fitness respectively. Wide, suffixing th, we get width, and long, suffixing th, we get length. Mark the change in spelling and pronunciation, right? Now nominalization of adjectives for precision. Let's see the role of nominalization for precision. Okay, read the following combination and see how it helps to be more precise. First one, the road is wide. It enables us to drive smoothly. See here, the first sentence can replace it in second sentence. So let's nominalize the first one. Here adjective is wide. Noun form of wide is width. The width of the road, right? This is the nominalization. The width of the road enables us to drive smoothly. Number two, the members of the committee were impressed that she was fit for the job. Here, that she was fit for the job is a clause in the sentence. This is to be nominalized into a phrase for precision. See the answer? The member of the committee were impressed by her fitness of the job, right? Number three now, some students were lively, otherwise the class would be calm and quiet. First sentence is to be nominalized, okay? But for the liveliness of some students, see, here lively is changed into noun liveliness. Liveliness of some students. This is the nominalization. So, but for the liveliness of some students, the class would be calm and quiet. Now, combine the following by nominalizing one of the sentences or clauses. Do it on your own as exercise. Here is another exercise. Now complete the following. Here there are 5 sentences but they are incomplete. You have to use suitable nominalization to complete these sentences. Okay. Nominalization used in combination of sentences endorse precision to our expression. We have seen it. Practice it in writing and speaking. Observe in your real life situation to use such combination or nominalization of sentences and combining 2 sentences into one. So keep on learning. Thank you very much.